Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Isaac with Kip's Garage, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that has been coming up with a whole bunch of YouTube detailers, and that is the detailer's ego. So first, I want to get started on why I'm starting to talk about this and discuss, what is the detailer's ego and how does it affect this detailer's community. So I first started hearing this term, detailer's ego, from the YouTuber Wilson Auto Detailing. Obviously, everyone knows who he is. He has a pretty big channel, I think almost 100,000 subscribers, if not something around that, but he's pretty massive. And he's been talking about how, business advice and how to start your own business, profits and whatever. I really like his channel. I really like his videos. I think he has good content. But one of the things he started talking about, and he just kind of mentioned it briefly, is the detailer's ego. Now, what I think he's referring to, because he more talks about it on a business side, but kind of just from an everyday detailer's perspective, I think he means there's a certain formula to wash every car using a certain product, a certain time, a certain method, and just everything can be calculated to a science on exactly what to do in every position. And by that, I mean, you can only use this product because everything else is trash. You can only use this thing because everything else is just garbage. You can only do it for this amount of time because if you do it in a certain way or a certain time, it's just going to turn out awful. And that's where I think this detailer ego really comes from. Now, before I get too into it, I really wanted to address this TikTok that came out. And honestly, I don't even use TikTok. I just browse it every once in a while. So I don't really know if this one went viral or anything. Basically, it's some detailer guy that is bragging about Optimum No Rinse, saying that it's super good and everything else is trash. Chemical Guys is trash. If you use anything but Optimum No Rinse, then you're just a complete moron. And this is where I think the detailer ego comes into play, because who are you to say that something is better than the other, and if you use the other, you're just a complete idiot and you're wasting your money. So now that you guys kind of know where I'm coming from, and I guess my solid definition of a detailer's ego is just basically thinking that what you watch, the reviews you have read, and testing to your knowledge is the only way to detail, the only perfect way to detail. If you stray from those products, those reviews, or that knowledge, you're basically a dummy who doesn't know how to detail. So that's why I want to discuss this video, because it has been rising in toxicity, this whole community and this whole detailer ego we have, that you have to do this the right way or else you're not doing it and you're a bad detailer. So basically, I just did a brand review of Chemical Guys and I gave my opinions on them, and I said who I think they're for, who I think Chemical Guys markets to. And if you guys want to check out that video, I'll have an annotation on the screen or a link down below. That video, in my opinion, I think I made pretty well. Just saying that, hey, this is you. I'm not letting any other external factors come into play. I think that this brand could be better. I think that they sell a lot of the same products, just renamed, but I also do think that it's a good entry-level brand to get started with when you're detailing. And that kind of goes into the whole argument of the detailer ego of, there's only one way to detail and you can only use certain products, and if not, you're dumb. Everybody has certain things that they like to use. For instance, I like using the new Meguiar's non-acid wheel and tire cleaner. I think it's the best thing ever, but other people swear about other things. People love to use Optimum No Rinse. I've never used that once in my life. I don't think that it has a place in my arsenal at the moment. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do want to try it. I'd love trying product reviews, and we'll get to that in a second. But for right now, I just think what I have fits my needs, and I'm not really looking for a different product at the moment. And that's where we kind of get into this discussion of, if you don't do this, if you don't follow my way or what everyone else is doing or the big YouTubers are doing, then you're dumb and you're not a real detailer. And this has also affected different communities, not just the detail community. This is definitely not the first thing to start. But for instance, using other communities makeup. If you don't use this makeup, if you don't use this brand of makeup, you're not a real makeup enthusiast and what you're wearing is trash. Something like that. And I know that was kind of a bad example, but overall, it's just the toxic mindset of people who just review hungry and love to, everyone says that this brand and this product is super good. Well, if you don't use this, then you're trash. And that's not what I'm about. I like detailing for exploration. I like detailing for having fun and trying out products. Now, I'm going to come out with a video on why I don't mobile detail, and I kind of hit more deep into this. So if you guys really want to get my opinion on why I don't mobile detail, look forward for that in the upcoming future, as I'm literally making the script right after this video. But overall, I find detailing fun and I like to explore different products. I love doing side-by-side comparisons, side-by-side reviews, and that's one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel, is to do comparisons and reviews, because I think it's so cool to try out different products. I think when when the whole ceramic SiO2 wave hit a year or two ago, it was so fun to try to, see, whose was better for the price, whose was better overall, is it better than a traditional ceramic coating, stuff like that. I find interesting and fun. And like I said, I'm a detailer to have fun and to try out different products. That's why I have so many Chemicals products, because I've tried literally everything that they offer. And does that make me dumb, and does that make me not know what I'm doing? I don't think so. I think that I just try to find what I like, trial and error. I think that just this whole detailer's ego of, oh, you did this and you not do that, you're dumb. And you can see it in the top YouTubers' comments of certain videos. And there's this other detailer on YouTube, I forget his name, but he's pretty popular, and he does kind of a lot of business advice, kind of similar to Wilson Auto Detailing. But he basically said like why he doesn't do like details on YouTube. Basically his reasons were, I don't like doing details on YouTube, and I don't like filming it because if I don't use a certain product, or if I miss a certain spot, or if I just do something that's out of the ordinary from these big detailer YouTubers who detail for a living, like who post it on YouTube for a living, then I'm gonna get called out for it. Then I'm gonna get a whole bunch of hate because I didn't use this product during this detail, or I didn't wipe this down this certain way, or I didn't extract this certain way, stuff like that. And I agree with it, as people who are just on YouTube watching, they figure that, oh, this guy has a lot of subscribers, he's doing it the right and only way you can possibly do. There's no other way to possibly detail. But that's completely the wrong way of looking at it, and completely the wrong way of thinking. Just want to just acknowledge that you can have fun and you can explore your products, and there's just multiple ways to detail. There's not one right way to detail. Anyways, guys, it's been Isaac Skips Garage. Hopefully this kind of shed some light, because I felt like this video kind of had to be made just for the fact that this community is getting a little bit toxic with, you know, everyone has extra time on their hands, everyone's getting into certain different hobbies, and just overall that, you know, there's just explore. It's all about finding different products, finding products you like, finding certain methods that work for you. Anyways, guys, it's been Isaac with Kips Garage. Follow at Kips Garage on Instagram, and I'm out. Peace.